Hey guys, welcome to the new comic book day preview for March 6th, 2024. I'm your host, DJ Steen, aka Conley Comics. I hope everyone had a good week. I know I'm a little late getting this video out. It was just a crazy week. Weddings, bachelor party, friends in from out of town, but such is life, right? So just the way it goes sometimes. So I did want to get something out just because there's a lot of good books coming out this week, so we didn't want to, not put a video out for this week and stuff like that. So there's a lot to check out, a lot to get through. But as always, guys, these are just my opinions, personal opinions. It's just stuff that I'm on the lookout for, what I think is cool. So please just keep that in mind, and always, collect what you love, and what you alone love. So these videos are here just to get the discussion going. Whether, you love my picks, hate my picks, disagree with me, please comment. Let me know what you think. It's always greatly appreciated. And while you're there, obviously, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And with that, let's get into the books. So, okay, first up for Cover Fire, best cover of the week's. Best cover of the week. Pick number 1, Weapon X-Men number 1. This is the 1 in 100. From John Boy Meyer. Pardon me, sorry guys. Just an awesome John Boy Myers cover. I love the 1 in 100, the Virgin variant specifically. The trade dress was like kind of right across the middle of the book. It just didn't really look right. I don't know how to explain it, but love that we get this Weapon X Age of Apocalypse Wolverine on this cover. Just really cool. I'm not sure about this book. I didn't really put this on something that I'm looking for, but this cover definitely did stand out for me. So, and then next up we have Poison Ivy 20. This is the Souza Micah Women's History Month variant. I think she's doing a bunch of these variants, so you'll see the Women's History Souza Micah covers pop up a lot. There's a bunch that are coming out. I think this is the first week that they're going to be out. So this one, and you'll see another one pop up on the list as well in a little bit. But yeah, those are my 2 picks or best covers of the week. This is just an awesome Ivy cover. Really looking forward to this. This is really cool. For honorable mentions, we have the Batman 145. This is the 1 in 25 Matteo Scalera variant. This just checks like all my bad boxes for what I love about a Batman cover. Kind of dark and mysterious, really awesome, like scene. I love the bat symbol in the background. I love the snow, the color, everything about this this cover I'm digging. So that one made the list. And next up we have X-Men 32. This is the David Nakayama exclusive variant, Virgin variant from Unknown Comics, Comics Traders, and Sleeping Giant. There's also a trade dress and a foil. Love a good Psylocke cover. I have one of his other Psylocke covers, the David Nakayama, the color bleed one that he did a while back. But I love this one, how it features the psychic knife. I just think this is really awesome. So yeah, I think this is the only exclusive on the list this week. So that's interesting. And then we also have the Birds of Prey number 7. Again, this is the Souza Micah Women's History Month variant. So this was the other book I was mentioning. Awesome canary cover. Just really cool. I love how it's framed with like the yellow. How it like matches the hair and the outfit, like the highlights on the outfit. Just really cool. I just really dig this. Souza Micah is one of my favorite artists going right now. She's just crushing it. So I'm glad they chose her for these Women's History Month variants, because like I said, there's a lot of good ones to be on the lookout for. So that's all the covers that we had to pick this week. Not too many covers that we picked this week, so let's run back through them. We have the Weapon X-Men number 1, the 1 in 100 John Boy Myers Virgin variant. Poison Ivy 20, Souza Micah Women's History Month variant. Honorable mentions, Batman 145, the 1 in 25 Matteo Scalera variant. The X-Men 32, David Nakayama exclusive. And then the Birds of Prey number 7, Souza Micah Women's History Month variant. So there you have it. Next up, we have Eagerly Awaited. These are the most anticipated reads of the week. First up, we have Pine and Merrimack number 3 by Kyle Starks. I believe there's supposed to be a trade dress in this like Ring of Fire up top here, but I just couldn't find a picture of it. I think this might be the 1 in 10, the actual picture that I have up there, but just a heads up. Really been digging this series so far. It's a little bit darker, or it's starting to become a little bit darker than I kind of had anticipated. But I've really liked it so far. I like the mystery. It's a good book. It's a the art is like okay. The art, like on some pages, I'm like, wow, the art looks amazing, and on other pages, I'm like, oh, the face kind of looks weird, but it doesn't matter. I still really have enjoyed the book. I said the writing is good. They got a really interesting character in the last issue. It's just been fun. I'm curious to see where this goes. Like I said, I think it might end up getting a lot darker than I had anticipated, but we'll see. And then next up, we have Void Rivals number 7 by Robert Kirkman and Lorenzo De Felici. Just digging everything Energon lately. This whole universe, I'm picking up everything that's coming out, and I've enjoyed it all too. So I think you also got a first appearance in this book, which I think Proximus, which I think is this cover character. But yeah, so like I said, I'm just digging everything in the Energon universe that they're putting out. So, and this was kind of what kicked it off. So been enjoying it. And then next up, we have our Funky Fresh most anticipated new title of the week. This is going to be Ultimate X-Men number 1 by Peach Momoko. This is probably the most skeptical of the Ultimate releases that I have found. If that makes any sense. It's just it's not the original X-Men. Obviously, they're focusing on other characters, and I think one of the characters is one of the featured covers I think we have next. But yeah, so it's a little different. It's not like, with the Spider-Man, you're getting Peter Parker and things like that. It looks like they're focusing on some other characters, I think Armor, and I'm not sure who the other character is, but she pops up on a bunch of the covers. But yeah, so I've loved everything that the Ultimate line has done so far. So this is definitely why it's picked as my most anticipated new title. There's a lot of new titles, but I'm curious to see how this one goes, how it's received, and everything like along those lines. But I'm looking forward to it. So, and we did have a featured covered, like I said. This is the 1 in 25 Aka variant. Really cool. I think this is like I said, the other character that they're going to be focusing on, and I can't remember her name right now. I know she's been in other books before, but I can't remember the name. Sorry, I'm spacing on it. I'm sure someone will leave it in the comments or something like that. And then for honorable mentions, we also had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin 2, Re-Evolution 1. That is the winner for longest name of any book this week. Ridiculous. by Tom Waltz, Kevin Eastman, Ben Bishop, Iso Escorza, and Isaac Escorza. So we're getting a new Last Ronin book. I believe this takes place 10 years after the events of Last Ronin 1. So at least that's what I'm pretty sure that's what I've read about it. Looks like a new team of turtles. So we'll see what this is all about. But I mean, I enjoyed Last Ronin. I enjoyed the Lost Years, things like that. So they're kind of keeping the ball rolling with the Last Ronin stuff. So we'll see. There is one featured cover for this, which is the Alan Qua Virgin variant. I believe this is an exclusive, but just really awesome Alan Qua cover with all the weapons all decked out. It's just a really, really nice cover. And then we also have the Spectacular Spider-Man number 1 by Greg Weisman and Humberto Ramos. We're getting a new Miles and Peter book, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping it's good. I think this has a lot of potential, but Spider books, it's kind of hit or miss, so we'll see. There's a cover we wanted to feature with this, which is the 1 in 25 David Nakayama. Love this cover. Definitely one of my picks for, I think, one of the hotter covers of the week. I could see this being popular for sure. And then there was one more for Funky Fresh. This is kind of definitely like a homer pick. The Fog number 1 by Steve Ekstrom. Ekstorm and Marco Federa, sorry, from Sumerian. So The Fog is a horror movie that I was like one of the first horror movies that I kind of got into when I was younger. I remember we watched it at a party, and it's just like burned into my memory as a young kid. So I was very much excited about this when I saw it. Again, with kind of like with the Ronin thing, I think this takes place like 30 or 40 years after the original movie takes place. And I think it deals with characters either from the movie or they're descendants of characters from the movie. Not quite sure, but definitely want to pick it up and check it out. Should be interesting. The Fog is an interesting horror movie. It's nothing too like scary or anything like that. It's heavy old school horror. But it was really cool. And like I said, it's just a childhood favorite. So I had to put this on the list. We did want to feature a cover too, because there's a really cool cover by Patricia Martin Samaniego. And it's just this really cool graphic lighthouse cover. I love this with the white lighthouse, the person like in the black in the doorway, the like almost looks like blood splatter on the white lighthouse windows. I just really, really love this. So you guys know I'm a sucker for a nice graphic cover too. So those are the Funky Fresh picks of the week. So a lot for Funky Fresh this week. A lot of new titles that I'm excited about. So that's always fun. And then last but not least, we have Spotlight Key of the Week. And my pick for Key of the Week, which is Miss Marvel Mutant Menace #1 by Sabir Pirzadi, Iman Vellani, and Scott Godlewski. I'm probably saying that wrong, but key significance, 4-issue limited series, co-written by Iman Vellani, who played Miss Marvel in the movies. Say what you want about her. She is obviously a fan of the material and puts a lot of, heart and effort into making that role come to life. So it's 4 issues. I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to collect it. Like I'm going to read all 4 issues. It's just 4 issues. So, and see how it is. But I think it's pretty cool that she's co-writing it. So there you have it, guys. That's our picks for the week. Like I said, guys, sorry about the delay. It was just a really wild week. But we got a lot of stuff coming up. I've been super busy in the comic room. I've been organizing every book I have, redoing my inventory. I want to get back into doing live sales. Trying to figure out a format on how I want to do that, whether I want to do that on Instagram or Facebook or go back to Whatnot. I'm not really sure. I haven't decided exactly what type of shows that I want to be running. So if you guys have any comments on that or any suggestions for me, please leave it in the comments. I could definitely use it. Besides that, I got a couple cons coming up. I'll be in Virginia later this month for GalaxyCon in Richmond, Virginia. I have family in that area, so I planned a little trip down there around a Comic-Con. And then next month, King Con in Ridge Park, New Jersey, which I'm really pumped for. Just booked the room, so I'll be staying up there for the weekend. That's always a good show. If anyone hasn't heard of it, definitely check it out. King Con, if you're in the area. Always a fun show. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys get out to your local comic shops, find what you're looking for, and as always, guys, happy hunting.